I have my emoji pillow with me because it's gonna be a long ride, son. We're going for a dip. Hello everybody, my name is Amanda and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, last week, if you watched my videos, you know that I did a video. I just touched my hair like 4 times in 5 seconds. If you know me and if you watch my videos, you know that last week I did a video that was most painful experiences, and I'm thinking, oh, let's kind of go on to this topic a little bit. My most painful experience, all of them were physical. All of them were actual. This cat, I swear, I'm gonna like throw her out the window. Not really. Cat. So all of them were physical, and all of them were stuff that happened to me. None of them were emotional. So now I'm just gonna say my worst experiences emotionally. And I'm going to put a trigger warning on this because it touches on some sensitive topics that maybe some people don't really want to talk about. But I have 3 that I'm really thinking of that I think need to have a little like light shined on them. Be like, hey, don't do this to people. So the first one that I can really remember that really sticks out to me, this was my fault. And I think about it like, what if I didn't do this? Maybe this wouldn't have happened. But I was just scrolling through Facebook. I think I was 13. So I'm scrolling through Facebook, and I am a very tall person. Let's keep that in mind. I am 5'10", which is a lot taller than the average American female, which is 5'4". So I am a lot taller than a lot of other people in my class, except for like a majority of males, because right now is when they're hitting their growth spurt and they're getting taller. But I've always been taller than everybody. So what I'm doing is I'm scrolling through Facebook and I see a post from a page I was following that I won't mention for their sake. And then I look at it and it said, really tall guy and really short girl make a really cute couple. It said something like that, make like the cutest couple. So then I got slightly offended because I'm thinking, so I got slightly offended about it. Not like offended, but you know, I was 13 and I was emotional. So then I comment on it saying, hey, it's okay for any of you people that might be tall, because I'm tall and I understand if like this might have hurt. I said something along those lines. I can't remember what I said, but I said a lot. And then instantly the reactions, you know, you can do on Facebook kept coming in, and then the whole bunch of people start replying to my comments. And a whole lot of people agree with me. Dogs, shut up. A whole lot of people agree with me saying that, yes, a really tall guy and a really short girl won't make a really cute couple or perfect couple, and that won't always be true. And that tall girls can have a cute couple. They don't have to have an enormous guy to have a cute couple with. So along with that, there were people that were giving me a lot of hate for it. And one of the guys who was giving me hate replied to my comment and said, hey, and then he tagged one of his friends in it and he said, who else thinks that this girl should kill herself? And then I looked who replied to it, and this guy's like, yeah, she should. Like, no one should really think like that, and that someone should actually kill themselves. I was hurt. I felt terrible. So what I did is I looked at my comment and I deleted it. I was done. I had never been told to kill myself before. And just to hear that and to have people be told that every day sometimes just hurt me. Another one that happened is, if you don't know me personally, then you don't know that I have a tactile condition. And what this tactile condition means that certain sounds, feelings, how something looks, how like the feeling of things make me, for me, it's my nails and teeth feel weird, toenails feel weird, I feel anxious, I feel scared, I feel like I'm never going to get away, I feel trapped. That would be nylon, like roof of car, seat belts, like I'm fine with cotton, but if something's like 100% polyester, I can't wear it because I'll feel uncomfortable, and if you like scratch it or something, I just have to stop, and I hold my hands like this, to get all my fingernails pushed in here, and sometimes I'll rub my tongue along my teeth trying to make it stop because I'm anxious. I played volleyball when I was in 8th grade, and when I was there, one of the girls looked at me, because what they have is you have spandex that you wear, because we wear really short shorts in volleyball. See, I didn't wear those shorts because I didn't like the feeling of them, so I wore other shorts. Like, I had 3 pairs. I really enjoyed them. One of them was Under Armour, my favorite. The other were great, but they weren't, like, really long. Like, they looked like volleyball shorts, only they were flowy and they weren't stuck to me and they weren't nylon. So a girl on my team, she looks at me and she says, "Hey, Amanda, why don't you wear tight spandex like the rest of us?" And I said, "Oh, because I don't like the feel of them." And everyone kind of got into a conversation and said, "Hey, they're not going to let you wear that if you want to play in high school. They're not going to let you wear baggy things because it might touch the net. And if you don't play volleyball, then that is like a foul or something." I haven't played volleyball in a while. I didn't play volleyball in 9th grade. So, this girl, she tells me, like, "Oh, they're not going to let you play that." And I said, "Well, I'm sorry, but I don't like the feeling of it." And the girl looks at me right in the eyes and says, "Well, you're going to have to get over it." And I know it's not really like her fault because she didn't know what was wrong with me, but it still kind of hurt just to have someone tell you to just get over it. Like, in my mind, that's like if someone's really sad, and it's like, "Oh, just get over it." It's not their fault. It's not my fault. I don't blame anyone for this. My other siblings have this same issue that I have. I don't blame any of them for it because it's not their fault. They didn't choose to give it to me. But when she told me to get over it, the look that she gave me was so offended and was just so stern and just clear that she meant it 100%. And I just hated it. I hated that she told me to just get over it. I felt dumb. I felt alone, that I'm the only person I know that has this besides my family, and I just felt awful. The third thing that happened, a lot of these happened in middle school. So the third thing that happened last year. We had assigned seats at lunch because people were being too loud or we were like messing around or something. So we were giving assigned seats at lunch. I ended up in the worst table possible. We had circle tables that fit, I think, like 10 people, or 8 people, I don't know. And I was in a table with a whole lot of people that I didn't like and that I don't think liked me. Like, they despised me. One of them was the guy that was bullying me for a while, so I knew that I didn't like him. One of them was his friend, and the other one was a girl that I just didn't have a good pass with, and the other was one of my friends that I sat and talked to. I get up to throw my lunch away, and then I see my friend up there. And I liked this guy at the time, so I'm talking to him, and we're just going to call him Jeffrey. This guy's name's Jeffrey. So I'm talking to Jeffrey. We're having conversation, and then Jeffrey, I'm talking to this guy, and then I sit back at my table, and instantly I'm made fun of. They're like, "Ooh, you like this guy, don't you? Oh, have you 2 kissed yet? Are you getting married?" Just everyone at the table teasing me, making fun of me, making jokes about me and this guy. And I'm saying, "No, we're not dating. I don't like him," which I did, but I wanted to lie about it because I knew they'd probably tell him. So then I'm telling them, "Hey, I don't like this guy." And it was just so much all at once. And one of the girls was there. People were walking by. And one of the girls turns, she says, "Hey, Amanda likes this guy." And just telling anybody who walked by, being like, "Hey, they're dating." And then this other girl looks at me and she's like, "Have you been to each other's house? Have you kissed yet? Have you hugged yet?" And she's telling all these people teasing and making fun of me for me just talking to one of my friends. I'm having kind of like a mental breakdown because I'm upset. I feel terrible. I just want to get out of there. So I go to the bathroom, and there I find a whole like group of girls just talking about what just happened. I was going to go in the stall and just like wait until lunch was over because it was almost over, but then nothing. And So I went back to my table, and I'm just upset, and I put my head down, I plug my ears, and I just leave him alone. I don't care. After telling them to stop numerous times and just being like, stop, we're not doing that, and them just keep going, hurt me. And then I'm glad that that guy didn't find out that I liked him at the time. And it was just terrible. And then what really hurt me is kind of like my friend who was sitting at the table with me didn't say anything. Didn't help me, didn't stick up for me, they didn't say anything. So that kind of hurt me, but I've kind of forgiven him for that. I don't even know if we've talked about it. What I want you guys to take from this video is don't comment on something and think that they're not going to be affected by it, because I still remember it. And it happened 2 years ago. And don't think that when you're just behind a screen that no one can see you and that people aren't going to remember it. And then, because they will. Don't tell someone to just get over it, especially if it's an actual problem. And don't tease someone for doing something like that. And if you see someone who needs help, give it to them. Because they might need it. And I know worse things have happened to other people, so don't call me a baby or anything. I'm just emotional. It runs in my family, whatever. That's what I want you guys to take from this video. I didn't say any names, I didn't say anything, and it's all in the past. And I'm over it. Because I'm trying to, I'm over it as I'm saying, as I'm crying. If you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys enjoyed just watching me say some of the worst things that I can still pull from my memory, then make sure to give this video make sure to give this video a big bump up. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that red subscribe button down below, and I will give you guys a much happier and much better topic next Thursday. Bye.